Hey guys, Christian P Gaming here, and today we're getting into another deck, and this deck is a minor graveyard deck with the Knight Archers Mega Minion, and it's technically a 4-spell deck, but it's really good because it'll make people are like, you use like your zap and your arrows and they think you have no more spells, but then you have the poison, or you use your poison and zap, but you still have the arrows. So it's a very good deck to catch people off guard with all the spells you have. And the graveyard is pretty strong. With the minor, it's even stronger. So let's get into this. We're facing a level 10. I have dropped a lot. I've been trying a lot of decks, and this one I just made like yesterday, and I think I haven't played it yet, but it looks really good because I played one with the giant instead of the minor, and I changed out the giant for the minor, and I feel like that'll do a lot better. And the knight, I put the knight in for something, but I don't remember what it was, and I feel like the knight's going to be way better on defense than what was in there before. So he's got 3 musketeers, so that push is screwed. I'm pretty much screwed. So I'm just going to poison this musketeer on the right. These musketeers on the right. I might take his left tower, though. He's not going to take my right tower. He's not going to do any damage to my left tower. His left tower is almost dead already. That push was extremely strong, and I took out his musketeers, taking about half a tower. So I'm going to say we did pretty good right there. So let's just get some elixir. I'm going to drop my archers and split them in the back. He has a level 11 knight. I only have a level 9, but my Mega Minion should be able to take it out pretty easy. Except for him using that Electro Wizard, and that's what it was. It was the Electro Wizard that was in this deck before. Now, I don't know how this is going to go here, because I need this Hog Rider to die. And so now I'm not going to do anything, actually. I'm just going to zap his Goblin Gang, and that'll be it for what I'm going to do. So I'm down to 800 on my tower. He's at about 200. So I could poison him out, so I'm probably going to start pushing on the right side. But I want him to drop those 3 musketeers somewhere that I can get value with them. So he arrowed. So I'm going to poison right here. And I'm going to minor on the left side because I'm not going to kill this right side. So this left tower will go down. He's going to use an Ice Spirit and a Goblin Gang. So now I'm going to arrow the Goblin Gang and take out the tower. Then I'm going to Archers and Knight. I'm just going to zap this because it'll kill the Electro Wizard. My Archers aren't going to lock on the other side, so I'm going to have to minor to keep this tower from going down. So it's 30 seconds left, and I've got 600 health added up on my towers. So he's going to use a Hog Rider. I've really got to defend this pretty well. And his Hog Rider is going to get 1 hit, but I don't know what kind of damage that he can do to my tower. So I'm going to Graveyard and Poison, which will take out mostly everything that he drops, but I don't have anything to, like, protect it. So I don't have anything to protect my Graveyard, so he's going to win this match with his arrows and log. Good game. That was a close one. He pulled it out right at the end with that quick Cycle Hog Rider. It's a weird deck that he was using. A Hog Rider with the 3 Musketeers deck. Very weird, but it might do pretty well for him. So we're going to hop into another one with this deck. Hopefully have a little bit better luck. So we're facing another level 10. And I've got a pretty good starting hand. I could really rush him right here and do very well. But I'm just going to drop down Archers on the back and split them. He's going to use a Princess, and now I've got a Knight. I wish I had those Archers before. But now I've got a Knight going down the right side. I am going to zap if he drops down a Skeleton Army. I will zap a Witch, because it's going to get so many hits. Alright, it got 2 hits. It should have gotten a 3rd one. But that's what it is. So we're just going to poison this, because I feel like the poison is going to be the best opportunity here. I'm going to Archers and Mega Minion to take out this balloon right here. And then they're going to go back and target the Giant, which then will allow me to minor on the right tower, which will distract everything from everything else, but then he's going to arrow. Okay, this is the only bad thing for me about playing on the ladder, is my cards are like level 9 cards. so they can just arrow once it has like half health and normally kill him. So this princess is gonna get 2 more hits. So this is looking like a lost cause already. But then he's gonna fire spirit, so I guess that helps a little bit considering the knight's only 3 and I killed his princess and his fire spirit, so I got a decent trade out of that. I'm gonna use a mega minion and see what he does. I don't know what he really has in hand right now. I'm gonna say his witch and his giant's what he's gonna have in hand. Yeah, he's gonna have his giant. And then he's gonna have his witch. So I'm gonna poison this right now. And then I'm gonna miner. And then I'm gonna knight. Because I feel like that could take out this giant super quick. Which the knight decides not to go after the giant, which is gonna cause me to take so many hits on my tower and be down to 300 health. This is not going well. It was just that one knight deciding not to kill the giant. So my archers are going to do a little bit of damage. Oh, wait, the princess should have locked onto that. Okay, so I'm going to use a miner and a graveyard here. So he's going to take out that mega minion. But it looks like I might be able to take his tower down. I'm not going to, but it's going to be very, very close. So I'm going to knight, I'm going to mega minion. And then I'm going to archers. And then I'm going to zap. See, this is why I don't really play on, I wish I could play, like, on challenges and stuff. Because his arrows one-shot my freaking, archers. So it's not even fair. This is just not fair. This is why I don't play on ladder. Or why I wish I could play in tournaments and stuff, because I can't win on ladder because they just arrow and take out my entire deck because it's so their arrows and stuff are so high level, and then they BM me at the end when they have higher level stuff than me, so they can just arrow and kill it. All right, let's get into another one. Right now I've got a pretty bad starting hand. I don't really know if this deck is any good. I'm just trying to use it. I'm not the greatest graveyard player, to be honest, either, so... But we're going to use these archers. We're going to let them go down the right lane. He is going to use a P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I'm going to knight, and then I'm going to miner this executioner. See, that's the thing, his log almost took out my archers. That means he has like a level 2 log. So now my archers will do a bit of damage to the executioner. I'm going to zap the executioner. Yeah, okay, so he got no tower damage, but like a zap, or the log. So I'm going to Mega Minion again in the very back. He's going to Hog Rider, and this is a good time to have my poison, because my poison can take out his graveyard without getting like any hits. So I'm going to do fine right here. So he kind of rushed that, so now I'm going to use a miner, and his executioner is going to go down, but it's going to target my miner, so my archers should be able to take out his executioner, but my archers are going to die to the executioner, of course, but he wasted an electro wizard, which I can stall with the knight, and the knight's still going to have a bunch of health to go down the right side. I'm going to zap if he drops like a skeleton army or anything. I think he's going to let this do damage, which is a bad idea on his part. He dropped the elite barbs, so now I've really got to defend here. So I'm going to zap this to try to keep it from killing that other archer. So what I feel like I should do here is I feel like I should graveyard, but I don't have anything to use that the graveyard be used for here. My miner was a bit late. I think he's like quit or something. No, he was saving up for the P.E.K.K.A. and almost gonna take his tower. Or I might take his tower. I took his tower with that Mega Minion. So now my Knight and my 2 Mega Minions were gonna do some work, but now they can't because one of them's dead. I'm gonna poison, and it was a sloppy poison. I'm gonna have to Knight to protect these archers, and then I'm gonna use a Mega Minion. His Hog Rider's gonna get 1 hit. I'm fine with that. So now I'm just gonna archers, because I'm gonna make him have to defend all this. And then I'm gonna graveyard, and then I'm gonna miner. I knew that he was gonna use the Electro Wizard to try to do a bunch of damage to all of that, but now my miner's in there tanking for that graveyard, and the graveyard is doing a massive amount of damage. And I've got 2 knights on his tower now with the Mega Minion. That's going to be a 3 crown if he can't stop it. There you go, that's a 3 crown. Okay, so we did pretty good against that deck. I feel like my deck kind of countered that deck pretty well with the poison, being able to counter his graveyard and then go on the offense. That was pretty good. So let's jump into maybe 1, 2 more. So we're facing another level 10. So I'm glad that we're not facing level 11s or level 12s. I hate facing them, especially because I have trouble with level 10s because they have the arrows that can kill my archers. And then, like, if I face a level 11, it's, like, guaranteed that they're going to kill my archers with, like, a log or something. Okay, so he is using a spawner deck for sure. So, that poison was very good on my part. Like, that's going to do so much damage to him. So now I'm just going to miner and graveyard, because he's got to be pretty low on elixir. And his Valkyrie didn't go back, so he is absolutely dead right now. If those skeletons actually go after the tower and not the spawner. Okay, I would have done a lot more damage if all the skeletons didn't spawn and go after the spawner instead of the tower. I don't know what this dude thinks he's doing, because last time that I used my poison and a graveyard, he lost, like, what, 1,000 health off his tower? So I don't know why he would do the same thing again. And this time I'm just going to miner for these archers to hopefully get some damage. I'm going to have to zap to try to save the archer. Oh, it was a bit late. So now my archer just died and my miner's doing like no damage. And of course, this is why. This is why he's using all these spawners. Because he just uses a freaking Royal Giant. Great. Well, this is what the meta's turned into. And then he's got a Hog Rider that goes down the right side. Yep, this is exactly what this game has turned into. It's just a bunch of Royal Giants and Hog Riders. I'm going to lose that left tower to an Ice Wizard and some Spear Goblins. Really? I'm going to lose the tower to Spear Goblins. I'm going to Graveyard and Miner, and then I'm going to Poison. Okay, he's got the Valkyrie. I'm dead. That's it. That's game over. I can't get any tower damage with the skeletons. I got a little bit, but it's not enough to sustain to let me win this match. If I keep on, like, minering really quick, though, it might be enough damage. So he's not going to counter it, which will actually let me get enough damage on his tower to win, to actually have a chance of winning this. And now that he's dropped 2 Goblin Huts, I have the perfect opportunity to use my poison and get a bunch of get a good elixir trade out of that. So I'm down to like 600 health, which is not good at all. But I am gonna miner and then I'm gonna graveyard. So he played that smart. He used his Valkyrie in the right spot there. He didn't actually use his Valkyrie on my miner, which is what I hoped he would do. But he didn't, so I'm going to have to archers and use my knight, but he's still going to get 1 hit, which is making it to where he has a really good chance. Oh man, and he has the Royal Giant. I thought he would have placed it in the middle like somebody smart, but he didn't. So now I might have a chance of stopping it. I can't stop it. I'm going to have to use a graveyard and push right here. This is going to be do or die right here, and he uses his Valkyrie. I'm going to use a Mega Minion and the Knight. I literally have nothing to stop him right here. That's going to be GG. Man, is this really what the meta's turned into? This game was really fun at the beginning of the game, where it wasn't just Royal Giants, and I liked it when it was like Hog Riders and stuff, but when you put a Royal Giant and a Hog Rider in the same deck, and then put a spawner deck behind it, it's not fun anymore, because it's like almost impossible to counter. Well, that's the deck. It worked decent, but I was facing some decks that kind of countered it, like that deck right there. That deck was just so hard to face with this deck, not having that much of a defensive stop against the Royal Giant. And then the balloon here kind of destroyed me. The 3 Musketeers one, I think I should have won that one, but I lost it. And see, here's the version that I had before with the Giant, and I was not doing good with it at all. But that'll be the video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out.
Yeah!